Guys, look at this, look at this, look at this. Are you ready? Goon E. Goon E. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out The Goonies. This is a movie that I really have just wanted to watch for a long time. It's a movie that I missed out in my childhood. I know a lot of my friends have seen this movie and I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of this movie. I feel like it's been on in the background and stuff like that when I've been to friends' houses and stuff, but I've never sat down and watched the whole movie before. I don't know what the plot of this movie is about or anything like that. I'm just expecting a really fun kind of adventure kids movie. This is also one of the more famous kids movies, if I'd have to say. This is a movie that I've heard of ever since I kind of knew about movies. I knew of The Goonies, and so I'm just really excited to see what has made this movie so popular and why this movie has kind of stood the test of times in terms of kids movies, why this movie is so prolific in kids movies even today. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn the light and we decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, so I think you all know what this color is going to be. I'm going to go like an orangey yellow. Just the poster is so orange, the poster is so yellow, there's gold everywhere, The Goonies in big orange and yellow letters. So I gotta go orange and yellow. I think that's gonna suit this movie very nicely. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon. I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Hey guys, I think it's time. Me and Goon E are gonna watch The Goonies. I'm really excited for this movie. I'm actually really excited for this movie. So I hope you enjoy my reaction, and let's just get into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Goonies. Wait, Steven Spielberg? This is not a Steven Spielberg money. Oh my god, Steven Spielberg and Richard Donner. That is going to be the best film of all time.
Move it out! You two down there! Hey, Turkey!
Turkey is dead. Wait, this is... And this is a kids movie? This is a kids movie, ages 7+. This man hung himself in the first frame of the film.
You really think I'd be stupid enough to kill me? Kill myself?
Ah! Okay, I understand. It's still the thought though, the thought of someone dying. I'm gonna be honest, this is not how I expected this movie to start. They're trapped in a square of fire. Oh, shot on Astin, dude, Samwise Gamgee's in this movie. Josh Brolin's in this movie. How is this a stellar cast?
Huh? Has the water gone down, son? No.
It actually went up. Yeah, this is the kid from Indiana Jones.
Oh wow, a police chase!
This kid's my favorite already. Oh, that's so gross though. Chris Columbus, story by Steven Spielberg. So many giant names attached to this film.
Really?
Nah, I was just trying to delete myself.
Let's delude yourself, dummy.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Calm down.
What's going on, guys? Hey, what's the matter with you guys? Come on, what's the matter? What is this, a nuclear Saturday or something? Come on.
I haven't seen Josh Brolin so young in my entire life.
Flunking your driver's test? I just got the best. You're not gonna do it, you kid. Hey, you guys!
Flunking your driver's test. I just watched a Corey Feldman movie where they flunked the driving test. License to Drive was what it was called. I love this Rube Goldberg machine.
Right? Okay, Brand. Michael Jackson didn't come over to my house. He was about to. But his sister did.
Oh my god.
I bet you guys thought I was gonna drop it, huh?
I did.
I think that from good old Chuck.
You
idiot!
I love that gag.
Shut up, Mel.
Shut up, Mal.
Hey, any of you guys ever hear of Detroit? No. Certainly. We're in Motown.
Certainly.
About that stuff, it'll never happen. My dad will fix it.
Yeah, sure he will. if he gets his next...
Josh Brolin literally in this movie to just work out.
It's Grandma.
What?
I love the subtitles.
La moto va nene primer cajón. La coca y la rapidez va nene segundo. La ilumina nene de abajo.
She doesn't like anybody up here, ever. I guess that's why it's always open.
What's up there? What's up there?
Okay, Rosie? Okay? You're gonna be very happy here. Come on, Clark, we've got much more to do.
Clark is a menace to society, I'm telling you right now.
You are in deep, absolutely the deepest...
Shit, Ma.
I don't like that language, but that's exactly what you're gonna be in. And you got
He's
it.
gonna give it back to the museum. Or whoever they picked to be the new assistant Curly. Or Curry.
Curator.
Wait a minute, guys. Maybe this
I love the messing up the words.
You guys listen to me, damn it, that's his stuff.
Yes, go in the attic. Go in the attic. I want to know what's in here.
both Hanukkah decorations and
The universe doesn't want them in here.
It's about the history of Astoria, and these are the rejects. Kind of like us, Mike, the Goonies.
Aw, yeah, the rejects.
Hold this. Why me, Mike? Mike, thanks for taking this up. There's a real big ball, you know, and it's got this big thing.
that was actually really good.
1632. Is that a year or something?
No, that's your age, Chuck.
Yes, it's a year.
What the heck is that outfit?
I mean, haven't you ever heard of that guy? What's his name? The pirate guy. One-Eyed Willie.
One-Eyed Willie. That's cool.
They blew up the walls all around him, and he got caved in, and he's been there ever since. Forever? Forever.
Forever. That's pretty sick. I loved that exposition, but I liked that it was being told like a child's story, you know? I really liked that.
Scavenger claims I have the key to One-Eyed Willie.
Whoa.
Brand, what is all that stuff?
It's Dad's business.
But what is it?
I told you it was Dad's business.
Is it eviction papers or like he's not paying taxes or something like that? Find that treasure. Find that treasure. Oh, the music is really good right now though as well.
Come on, before you catch a real cold.
I like this relationship, like the depiction of a sibling relationship. You know, they're punching each other, he's nugging him and stuff, but he's still caring as an older brother as well.
It's gonna be a golf course right where we're standing.
This is a great shot. This is an amazing shot. Yes, I love it when kids ride bikes in movies. I don't know, it's just so nostalgic. Oh my god, please. Yes! Yes! Josh Brolin on this bike is genius. I'm actually glad Josh Brolin is in it more and not just like the side brother character.
You're the one who always gets us in trouble, 00 I'm James 9007, not 00
00 negative.
Huh? No. Thanks anyway, though.
Yeah, Walsh. Let us give you a little ride.
No, what the heck? This guy's so mean. Look, he's gonna fly like he's on ET. Whoa. Poor guy. Poor guy doesn't deserve this.
I think I have a match.
That's cool. That's
I'm
cool.
sure of it. The lighthouse, the rock, and the restaurant.
Why are they on a green screen for here?
On the snack stop. So it's near the restaurant.
You know what Richard Donner's really good at? He's very good at framing a shot with all of the characters in it, or at least a frame shot where the characters will interact within that one single shot, you know? It's really good and it makes for a very engaging shot composition.
Drug dealers won't be caught dead in those polyester labs.
Mikey!
That is not the greatest thing in the world.
They're gonna kill us! Shut up!
Are these those criminals, maybe, that we saw earlier? You can see the bullet holes. This is the car that he saw. He saw the chase.
Boys, huh? You make yourselves comfortable, huh? Mama.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
She's gonna cook you something.
Or she's gonna cook you guys.
In 1981.
The only thing we serve is tongue.
Yeah, you deserve that. You deserve that. Oh, maybe not that though. Maybe not that. No, Chuck, no.
Stay to the right.
Please, Mikey, that thing.
Stay to the right.
I know it's to the right. Thank you.
I love the chaoticness of this movie. So many dialogue overlaps and stuff like that. It's so good.
I can feel it when I really know you.
Pepsi are literally trying to sponsor every single frame of this film. There's literally a Pepsi can up there. Like, unnecessary.
Feast, I need you. Look at the feast. You want to eat it? Hey, have some. Come on.
Who is this guy? I can't believe Brand's here. Brand the hero. Brand the hero.
Could have taken to the side of the road in the car and bing, we shoot him in the
Put it in the car.
Bring him over here, Princess.
Don't give me over here.
Mama, give me
I'm
over
the
here.
one that's always got to.
Is that the it or is that a dead body? Who are these people? Oh, these are the girls. Are we getting more characters now?
Anyway, he was being such a jerk. You know, tilting the mirror so he could look down my shirt. So I elbowed his lip.
You elbowed?
Oh, good. Good for you.
Brian? What? Real cheap.
They just used Chunk. I keep calling him Chuck, but it's Chunk.
Lowest point, nothing, Mikey. Let's go now.
No. Oh. What the heck is that? A face?
Hey, no, Quan, give him a few minutes. As long as you stay here with me.
Oh my days, Brand. That's a good offer. That's an offer you can't refuse. She's like, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Not the time and the place to be kissing someone. Oh. Secret tunnel. Oh, now is the time and place to kiss someone.
Know your name.
Come on, Brand. Slip her the tongue.
That's disgusting. No, I can't even look.
They've ruined the moment. These kids have ruined the moment. Poor Brand.
Okay, Mel. That's all I can stand. And I can't stand no more. I got it. I got it. I got it.
No, not the water.
Hope it's not a deposit bottle.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, Chuck's my favorite.
Except I'm not getting paid.
Listen to that.
What?
The water. Of course, Chunk's a genius. He meant to do this in the first place.
He's being so sweet to me.
Oh, come on! Come on! Where are you? You're in the clouds, and we are in the basement.
I like her. She's the voice of reason.
The guy from upstairs. The guy who tried to sing. See, you guys, you never listened to me. I said that there was going to be trouble, but you didn't listen.
Yeah, you didn't listen to him.
Mississippi mud, and they got chocolate eruption, and they got apple,
What else do you see? What else do you see?
they got grape, and super duper chocolate eruption, and the doll.
You guys have got to go down that hole. You got to go down that hole.
Pizza.
I love that you could just smell everything. No!
You guys will never get out that way.
What?
Look at this shot. Look at the lighting.
Starts here.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, you're forgetting about the key player.
Help! 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 Guys!
Guys, save Chunk.
Somebody's been here. The cooler's broken.
Probably a tremor.
Go check your brother.
Well, it could have been a tremor, man.
I'll show you a tremor.
Oh my god, getting slapped so many times. And he was crying.
Go get the
You gotta get the police.
Don't leave him alone.
No, I'm in charge. Okay, well, first, well...
Dita, do you have a light?
I said I was in charge. Do you have a light?
Put Mike in charge. I petitioned for him to be in charge.
Bullet blinders!
All right, get out!
Wait, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick.
There's a light up ahead. Maybe we can get out that way. Let's go.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I like the dark. I love the dark.
Me when I'm getting water in the middle of the night.
I can describe all three of them.
I'm sorry, Chunk. I'm sorry, Chunk. Oh my god, he's getting strangled. He's actually getting strangled. It's gonna be at the country club. We're gonna hear it, like in the sink. His friend's like, what the heck am I on? Oh man, that guy is unconscious.
Let's get out of here! Like now!
I love that. I love that. Every character saying a different line.
Everything.
Everything. Okay, I'll talk. In 3rd grade, I cheated on my history exam.
I knew he was gonna do this.
Who cares? There's nothing wrong with that. If I was stupid, he'd still be looking at my show.
You guys listen to her.
What's the matter with her?
She's actually delirious.
Use do I have before I get all fat, before my hair falls out, before I look like him?
Before I look like him. You'll look like him probably in the next year or so, I'd say.
Camp for fat kids, and then once during lunch I got nuts, and
I can't believe they actually listened to this. This is amazing.
He's dead for sure. I think he's the Chester Copperpot.
Chester who? Who?
Don't you guys remember from the ad?
He's the guy? He's the missing man?
We can't be sure it's Chester Copperpot.
I know it's him. I know. I read the article.
I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him. I think that's a red herring.
It is Chester Copperpot.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, look at this. Candles. Wait, let me
No, those are flares or dynamite. Okay, yeah, you know what? I would have said flares, lit one up, everyone would have died, so don't trust me.
Okay, hurry up.
Good idea.
Hey, Data, where are you going?
I'm setting booty traps.
You mean booby traps?
That's what.
That's what I said. I love it so much.
Look at this. You see what I found?
No, stop, stop. Ah, I knew it was gonna be like a tripwire of some kind. The music went silent, so I knew something bad was gonna happen. An insane booby trap.
Wait, listen. Sounds like somebody's down there.
But who? Who could be down there?
Shut up and listen.
Maybe it's a way out.
Maybe it's the Fratellis.
Maybe Chunk found the police.
Maybe it's another one of Louis' boobies.
So many maybes. I think it's bats.
Move it.
Hello?
Ah, Batman appears. Ba 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 ba.
Then I made a noise like this.
How is this still going? How are they still listening to this? It's probably pure entertainment.
Now, do I get the truth? Do I get the truth? Or do you get juice?
Wow, they were actually gonna juice his hand. That's insane.
You might want to hold my hand. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
She went from scared, like insanely scared, to like, oh wow, beautiful.
Wow! It's a giant piggy bank! Richard, I can't believe it! Guys, we found it! We found it!
Oh, silver, it's shining all over.
That's not at all. This is not all. This is to deceive you so you don't actually get the rest.
Look at the rich stuff!
Wait, no, these are all pennies.
I always used to believe that when you threw your money in, it turned into your wish.
You take no coins, and I'll take 2 coins.
Well, you're just dumb. You're just dumb. I'm sorry. That was so mean.
Because these are somebody else's wishes. They're somebody else's dreams.
Yeah, I agree with her though. You keep the money there.
This was my dream, my wish. And it didn't come true. so I'm taking it back.
Oh wow. I don't know why I like that line so much.
Good idea, Jake. Put him in with your brother.
Oh, he's the brother. Okay, that makes sense.
You never believed me. I said that they were gonna be buried.
No, let him. Oh.
Huh? What the hell is it? What'd you wish for? To make it with Andy.
Haha, yeah. Return to sender.
Stop, just send down the bucket. Come on.
See, guys, wishes do come true.
This guy needs to fall down the well himself. Actually, I don't want him to, because then he'll have to stay with the crew, and I don't want him to do that.
You sit too close to the television and said you're gonna screw up your ammo, huh?
Jake, leave him alone!
I never expected this person to be in this movie. I don't expect a lot of things in this movie, actually. I really enjoy it. Oh my god, Chunk is my favorite character in this movie.
Goonies never say die.
I'm not a Goonie. I want to go home.
Oh, she's got you there, Mike. She ain't no Goonie.
Next time you see Sky, it'll be over another town.
Wait, that was actually a good line. That was actually sad.
It's their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time.
Yeah,
it's
Mike.
Our time down
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Let's go. This music is giving me chills. Oh my god, this camera shot. They're all looking at each other.
You Goonie! Spread it around. You try to make
What does he think the Goonies have done? Kidnapped her?
this baby?
I'm gonna throw it to you, okay?
Why did you think that was a good idea? He's really breaking free from the baby roof. Honestly, not worth it. It'd be funny if he had like a peanut allergy or something and he just died. I don't know why that came into my mind, but it did.
Triple stones. Triple stone. This must be copper bone.
Huh? Sorry.
Oh my god.
No, that's too big. Try the middle one.
You guys are crazy.
Not the middle one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not great. That's not great. That's not great. Oh my god, that's sick. He was inches away from death.
Pinches of pow. You guys, I'd be saved by my pinches of pow.
I'm so glad somehow those plastic teeth have the strength of 1,000 men.
I'm locked inside the Fratellis basement with this guy.
Rocky Road?
Rocky Road is so good. I agree.
Lawrence?
Multiply when you throw water in them. That is a reference to something, but what? He's just caused the destruction akin to Armageddon. Oh my god. You're not gonna go when she calls you, man? Mike, you're walking into a situation you do not want to be in. Okay, you're walking into a situation that you definitely do want to be in.
Does Bram wear braces? Why are you laughing?
Does she really have her eyes closed the entire time? Oh my god, she thinks that they've kissed. Just go, just run. Literally just run. Just run across it. The stream doesn't look that deep or running that fast.
Come on! Data, hurry!
Come on, Data. Come on, Data.
You crazy? Data!
Oh no, that is a good idea. Oh my god, they almost shot. They're trying to shoot kids. They're trying to shoot kids. Whoa, that was actually sick. He did a backflip.
Sweetheart, are you okay?
But he's never having kids again.
Disgusting.
Dude, the adventure in this movie is so cool. Like, the scale of this treasure hunt is really cool.
Help him, hurry up!
Ah, looks like you're not having any grandkids, miss.
I mean, we gotta play the bones to get out of here.
Exactly.
Some would say that's a bona fide puzzle. You get me?
My God, it's working! It's working! You did it! Way to go, Andy! Way to go! Come on, you can do it.
I like that Andy's actually contributing to a puzzle. I like that every character has contributed in some way. I love that. Wow, this is so dramatic. I love it.
They come, guys! They're down there! They're coming up!
Throw the dynamite! Throw the dynamite! Come on, Andy. Come on. You gotta do better than this.
Andy, I believe in you. Goonies always make mistakes. Just don't make any more.
Goonies always make mistakes, but we can't have it anymore. No more mistakes. Oh, that's sick. Dude, this kid is a genius.
Or if it's a big flat. If you get the wrong note, we'll all be flat.
That was a good one, Mike, but not the time. Oh, that sequence was so good. The editing for that was really good, and then just the tension building, the music as well, and the actual puzzle and how that led to the suspense. It all worked really well. Geronimo! Doctor Who, yes, let's go! Oh, now that's cool. A giant pirate ship? Oh, man. What is that, like a matte painting or something? That's gorgeous. Wow. This is a crazy set. What the heck? There's the pirate. There's the one-eyed Willie. That must be him, right?
Aw, there's nothing to worry about, Andy. It's just a skeleton.
Oh, okay. That's probably not one-eyed Willie, seeing as he has no eyes.
Don't touch that. Why not? He's dead. He doesn't care.
Put that down.
Have some respect.
Put it down.
Put it down.
How many shit?
No. Don't put it down. I'd keep that sword.
The old cannonball chamber.
Where's the gold?
Where's the gold, my man?
Let's not turn against each other right now. You found a Oh, good job, Andy. Good job.
Oh my God! It's Willie.
Okay, ready? Break through.
Break through.
You're not gonna read what that says first? You're just gonna break through it? Makes sense.
What's up there?
It's all right, Brandon. Just give me a second.
What is it? What is it? The music cue change? Oh, the treasure.
She died.
There's one-eyed Willie, probably.
I made it. I beat you. I got here in one piece.
So far.
You know something, Willie? You're the first Goonie.
You're the first Goonie. Oh, the Goonie origin.
Say hi, Willie. Those are my friends. The Goonies.
The Goonies. Oh, I love it when he says that. But where's Chuck? Or Chunk, sorry. If you find treasure, are you legally allowed to like sell it and stuff? Like, what is the thing that you have to go through for the treasure to be yours, and in order for you to have the wealth of the treasure that you find.
Hey, come on, you guys, hurry up. Those creeps are still after us.
That's right. What are we gonna do?
No. Who cares?
Yeah, honestly, who cares? Hit them with diamonds.
Come on! We'll not be taken alive, Mikey!
What do you mean we?
What do you mean we? I want to be alive. Like, you can die, whatever, but I'll live.
You're so quiet all of a sudden.
I can't wait for Chunk. Oh my god, he had that in his mouth. Yes, yes, Chunk and friend, Chunk and friend. Oh my god, they did that thing in the TV show. I was wondering if that was going to be foreshadowing.
Hey, Chunk! No, Captain Chunk!
Yes, Captain Chunk, Captain Chunk.
The rope here.
No, you guys have got to save this guy as well. Nice. You know, he maybe doesn't need saving. Superman! Oh my god, they have the Superman theme song playing. But they don't have any of the treasure. I just realized. Maybe the treasure is gonna be the memories that they take with them. No, they need to save their town. They need some money. Oh! How romantic. Look how steamy this water is as well. How steamy this kiss is. Oh! Steamy, romantic Brolin.
Rockabye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows.
No, she's gonna stab him or shoot him. Woo! Should have dropped her on the rocks, to be honest with you.
Maybe we can get through. I can't see through the side though. You got a light?
I got the last candle here, Mikey. Get it.
No, you don't have one less candle. It's dynamite, isn't it? Boom! Okay, not as big as I was hoping, to be honest with you. Oh well, you've made everything so much worse.
You guys,
You can get under there. You can totally get under there.
What about our lives?
Yeah, Mike's like, yeah, you're right. Mike really took a second to think about that. No! No, he's gonna sacrifice himself. Wait, is the ship... The ship's setting sail. It's raising anchor. It's... Oh my god, it's gonna sail out of here, isn't it? Domino's pizza is good. Agreed. Oh my god, I love the dad. Oh, wait, that's so adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why is that so cute? Oh, I got chills.
who needs it?
Fair enough. Asthma over. Wait, why is he with those guys?
I'm gonna take care of you. Because I love you.
Aww.
Sorry, Dad. We had our hands on the future. We blew it to save our own lives.
No. It's coming out of that cave all majestic like in a second. Ah! Diamonds are forever. Oh, I love that shot. All of our characters in one.
There'll be no more signing today or ever again.
I bet he felt so powerful doing that. Yes, show me the ship.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, indeed. So epic. I got chills. Goosebumps. Ah! Oh, look, I'm one of them. I'm one of the Goonies. And that was my reaction to The Goonies, the 1985 family adventure film starring Sean Astin, Josh Brolin, Jeff Cohen, Corey Feldman, Kerri Green, Quan, Anne Ramsey, Joe Pantoliano, John Matuszak, and Robert Davi. So many names in this movie, so many big names in this movie, and so many big names that probably weren't big names at the time. Josh Brolin, probably one of his first films or earlier works. Sean Astin, again, one of his earlier works. Corey Feldman, probably one of his earlier works. So many young talents, young household names in this film. Maybe Sean Astin isn't really a household name anymore. Sorry, Sean Astin, I love you so much. You're one of my favorite actors, but I don't think you're really a household name anymore. You're not in the same popularity as like Josh Brolin, who was Thanos, you know what I mean? But so many household names, for me at least, so many household names in this film, and it was really, really good. Richard Donner at the helm again. I just watched a Richard Donner film recently. I was trying to remember what it was, but it was Superman. And oh, you know what? Oh my god, I am so dumb. I am so dumb. I literally just now realized that Richard Donner directed Superman, which I just watched, and in this movie, Sloth, boom, Superman shirt, Superman theme plays. It makes sense. It makes sense why that was in this movie now. I thought it was just a fun little reference, but it's a reference to Richard Donner's Superman movie. Oh, I'm actually dumb. But yeah, I really loved this movie. I thought the camera work in this movie was excellent. I'll talk about that. I thought Richard Donner's camera work and just his direction with the camera work, I thought was really good. Very simple, but very, very effective. I thought the adventure in this movie was fantastic. I thought some of the lighting in this movie was really good, especially on this like close up on Sean Astin's face, and it was like the darkness and then the light just kind of like cutting across his forehead and his eyes, really only lighting him up, where people would like step into the light to say something important or something like that. I thought the lighting was pretty good in this movie as well. I thought the sets in this movie were fantastic. I really liked the puzzles, and I thought every single character in this movie worked for me. There wasn't a character that I disliked. There were characters that I liked more than others, but even the characters that I liked less than some, I still found enjoyable. And so I just really loved the gang of this movie. I thought we were just going to get the 4 boys and then Josh Brolin jumped in, and I was like, oh sweet, the 4 boys and Josh Brolin, and then those 2 girls joined in, so I was like, oh sweet, the 4 boys and Josh Brolin and these 2 girls. And so I was like, oh, you know what, we can just keep adding. I'm okay if we just keep adding people until we have like 100 people in this group. But no, I really liked the group. I loved the dynamic of the group. I loved that everyone had their own thing to do, you know, like some people did more than others. For example, Mikey obviously did more than others. He was basically the leader of this film. But like Andy, for example, I thought Andy was just going to be there to be sort of like this comic relief girl who also Brand has a crush on, but she also comes in handy, and she reveals she does one of the puzzles with the piano stuff, and then she reveals where the treasure is by accident, of course, but she still does it. So I love that she still had a role in the movie, and that is an example of like every character kind of did something in this movie to help progress the plot or help progress the puzzles or the characters through the puzzles, and so I really enjoyed that as well. Getting into the reviews of this movie before I talk about the camera work and the score, which I really loved as well. I quite liked the score in this film, but 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb and 76% Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's a family movie. I mean, it's got pretty good reviews. I don't blame anyone. I like this movie a lot, and I can understand why people like this movie a lot as well. That's kind of all I have to say about that. Getting into the score of this movie. Now, I don't know how I forgot about the score when I was listing off everything that I liked about this film, but I thought the score was fantastic. I thought the score was very magical, and it was very grand at times, but it was not overbearing. It was not overpowering. It's not like I noticed the score as much as I do with some other films. Like some other films, the score is either the focus of the sequence, or the score is just so good that I'm kind of enraptured by the score, and I kind of lose track of what's actually happening in the sequence. That never happened here. Like the score was never either like too masterful for whatever was on screen or too loud for whatever was on screen. It was just like it worked really well with the movie overall. You know, it encompassed the vibe of the movie, encompassed the atmosphere of the movie. It really felt actiony and adventure-y, but also like family friendly sort of things. And yeah, overall, I just had a lot of fun with the score. I don't really have anything too much to add. I just thought the score suited the film, suited the tone of the film really, really well, and like props to the composer for that. The camera work of this movie, I think, was the thing that most impressed me, as well as the dialogue. Actually, the dialogue actually was one of the things that impressed me the most. So maybe I'll talk about the dialogue first, because that just came up into my mind, so I'm likely to forget about it later on in the review, and then I'll talk about the camera work. But the dialogue in this movie really impressed me because of how much overlapping there was. And overlapping is something that, if you really look at films, overlapping dialogue is something that is common, but not as common as you would think. You know, in real conversations, when people are talking, someone will be talking, someone else will say something before they finish their sentence, and so like 2 or 3 words of the end of someone's sentence will overlap into someone else's sentence, or maybe someone will cut someone off, or someone will say something while the other person says. You know, there's a lot of overlapping of speech in real life conversations, but in film, that usually isn't the case unless there's either a really big argument or there's a crowd of people. And yes, this movie had a crowd of people, but even then, in a lot of movies with a crowd of people, one character will speak, then the other character will speak, and then another character in that group will speak. You know, it'll be like almost like this chain of people speaking instead of everyone kind of speaking at the same time. And in this movie, everyone spoke at the same time all the time, which is what really impressed me the most. You know how, first of all, how hard that would be to write, you know, having everyone's dialogue on like the same level of the script to make sure everyone knows that is overlapping dialogue. But at the same time, the movie just felt way more authentic and realistic because the characters were just yapping away at each other. Sometimes it was the most random things, but it was still in the background of the movie. You could hear the characters arguing about these random things in the background, overlapping with each other, fighting with each other, having fun with each other, and in the foreground, the actual like plot story element that the movie wanted you to focus on was happening, and those people were talking too. And so it just really added this sense of reality to the film, because obviously these boys are not going to stop yapping. They're boys. They're in, I don't know, they were probably early high school, maybe like grade 8 or 7 or something like that. Like they were pretty young, so obviously they're not just going to sit there and wait for people to finish talking so they can talk. So they're just gonna, boom, they're gonna barge in whatever thoughts they have. And I really like that about the movie. It really encompassed the mindset of these young boys as well as these older kids as well. And I like that the older kids would kind of try and cut off the younger kids sometimes, but even then the younger kids would just keep on going and keep on going. And so the dialogue really impressed me because it felt like the kids were just talking. You know, it didn't feel scripted at times. Obviously there were lines that did feel scripted and stuff, and like those big important moments felt scripted, but whenever it was just the group talking to each other and they were just kind of going off and they were just rambling, it didn't feel scripted at all. It just felt like these kids were talking to each other, and so that's what really impressed me about the script the most. The camera work as well, I said this in my reaction, but Richard Donner is really good at framing his shots so you get the most out of the characters. I know I haven't seen every Richard Donner movie, maybe not every movie he's as good as some of the other ones, but at least in the Richard Donner movies that I've seen so far, the Lethal Weapon movies, the Superman movie, and now the Goonies, the framing of his shots always allows a lot of interaction for his characters, and this one especially, with so many characters in your Goonies squad. By the way, Goonies, what a good name. I want to be part of the Goonies, but with so many characters in the Goonies squad, it's hard to fit them all in one shot. You need a fairly wide shot to fit all of these characters in because there are so many. But Richard Donner makes that happen. Even in the caves where we're in this very confined space, somehow he manages to push the camera back all the way to the walls, and it allows us, one, to see the whole environment, but two, it allows us to see all the characters and what the characters are doing in every shot. And even the shots where not every characters are in. For example, there is a shot of one of the characters. He's backing up in the caves, and you can see Andy and her friend, I think her name was Steph. You can see Andy and Steph, and Andy is like crying to Steph's arm and stuff like that, and Andy's shaking and everything, and the kids backing up and backing up and backing up. And I don't know, in a lot of movies, I guess, you would just have the kid backing up and nothing really, but there's always this sense of character in the shots, in the backgrounds. You know, I just said the dialogue, like the kids talking in the background, but there's always this sense of life and energy and chaos. There was a lot of, it just felt, this movie felt very chaotic, but it makes sense because a bunch of young kids on this chaotic treasure chest, like obviously there is gonna be a chaotic moment in time for these characters, so the movie very much felt chaotic with all the energy that was on screen and all the dialogue overlapping and stuff. But the camera work also reflected this chaoticness in every shot. There's not just something happening in the foreground, but a character is also doing something in the background, which again made everything feel more alive. And that's just down to Richard Donner's framing and kind of positioning of where all the characters are in a scene, and then choosing to film from certain angles to get the most effective shot of as many characters as he possibly can in a frame without it being too unnatural. The sets in this movie as well were outstanding. The sets I thought were gorgeous. I loved the cave stuff. The cave stuff was amazing, just kind of going through. I loved all the booby traps and everything. The caves just looked very cool. The water slide, I would go on that water slide. 100% would go on that water slide. But I think the main set that everyone likes the most probably is the pirate ship moment. You know, they go into the water, boom, pirate ship, giant cave. Like, that was so beautiful. I think when they first come there, it's like a matte painting or something like that. Like, it looks sort of like a matte painting. It doesn't quite look real, but the actual pirate ship set was phenomenal. There was so much detail on it. It looks like it's been decaying there for centuries, and it just, I don't know, it felt right for the end of this movie to be on a pirate ship that looked like that. You know, it just suited this movie so well. And then the actual cave around it looked like a real set as well. Maybe in the very distance it was a matte painting or something, but like the water pool was real, and then the pirate ship on the water pool was real. Like, that is a huge set, and it was super impressive to see in this film. I also just think in general, the character dynamics in this movie, I think the character dynamics, I know everything I just said is really good, but this movie wouldn't work without the characters being as good as they were. I'm not going to do a cast list in this video. Like, usually at the end of my reviews, I go over the cast members individually, but this movie had so many cast members, it would take me 5,000 years to get through all of them. Usually I'll do it for like 2 or 3, like they're our main, like our star and our co-star, and then maybe someone else who I thought was great, like the antagonist or something like that. But in this, we got like, I don't know, we got like 5,000 people who starred in this movie who deserve to be talked about. So I'm not going to talk about anyone because then it'd be unfair if I left someone out. So sorry about that if you're looking forward to it. But in general, I thought the cast in this were amazing. Obviously, they are very talented actors, but maybe at the time they had to prove themselves. Obviously, they've proven themselves now by the time I've watched this in 2022, and this came out in 1985, and Josh Brolin has played a purple thumb and stuff like that in theaters and really proved himself as an actor. But I thought that the cast in this movie were fantastic, and they just worked together so well. And I loved the inclusion of the 3 older kids as well as the 4 younger kids, because it makes this movie way more accessible, and it opens this movie up to so many more age groups. And I think that is one of the most genius moves I've ever seen. Just having the 4 kids, I was down for that. They were great together, they were funny, they riffed off each other so well, and they all had these very distinct personalities which really meshed together, but at the same time were contrasted enough to kind of distinguish themselves as characters. But when they added Josh Brolin, I was like, okay, this is someone more around my age, obviously younger in the movie, but Josh Brolin is probably a little younger than me or about my age when he filmed this film. So I was like, okay, someone around my age. And then he added the 2 girls as well who were also around my age or a little younger. I mean, in the movie, definitely a little younger, but you know, actors and actresses probably about my age. And I was like, okay, this is actually really cool. Like, there are these characters that I feel like I can relate to more in Josh Brolin's characters, and I'm having fun with these 4 boys, but I'm relating more to the older characters. And I feel like younger kids would be like, I am enjoying Josh Brolin's character and those girls, but I'm really relating to these younger boys, you know what I mean? And so I think that this movie has opened itself up to not just kind of one particular age group for children, but kind of the whole spectrum of children and then teenagers as well. And so it can be relatable to so many more people. And I think that is because of the choice of having those characters, but also just the interactions with the characters are so wholesome. They are so funny at the same time, so witty, but also the interactions are so smart. There are so many gags that come back that are really, really smart. Like the joke that it's not just Mikey's joke. I thought it would just be Mikey's joke where he'd say something and someone would correct him. He'd be like, yeah, I said that. But like Data starts doing that at one point as well, and another character says it at one point. So, you know, it's just like, I love that all of these jokes come back, but other characters will say it, obviously, because, you know, they've learned from these other characters and they've pulled like this information from the other characters, and they will pull like linguistic stuff from these other characters, so they'll probably say it eventually as well because they've surrounded themselves with these people. I really like that, and I really like the character dynamics of this film quite a bit, and I think it's one of the reasons why this film has stayed around for so long, and is one of the reasons why even as a kid in 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5, I had heard about this film. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to The Goonies, the 1985 adventure family film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, any more Richard Donner movies that are really good like his other ones that I've seen so far? Because I didn't know this guy was a great director. I watched Lethal Weapon and I was like, yeah, Richard Donner is super good. But then I watched Superman as well. I was like, wow, Richard Donner is really good. And then I watched The Goonies and I was like, wow, Richard Donner is really good. So if there are any more Richard Donner movies that you'd like me to watch, and then I'll potentially watch them. I'll just have to see what these movies are. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.